Hi Andre, I'm recording for homework 3 for the graphics. Alright, let's go. I want to keep this one fast for you. Problem number 1. Alter the buffers so that world was in its own buffer. So, here are the two new buffers. Down here, here's where I set up the buffers. So that's where they are made. And then down here, you can see world is called once, and then it is never called again. Oh, and also, give it a second. Yeah, it runs. So there we go. On to part 2. Is this part 2? No, this is part 2. Okay, pyramid, right. Model, create pyramid. It's this. I got the measurements wrong, so it's going to look a little wonky, but it does actually draw. Also, it's a 3-sided pyramid, not a 4-sided pyramid. There we go. Could have done those pictures, done that, make it look a bit better. But that's part 3. Okay. Or part 2. Part 3, yeah, I did it the dumb way. I made new models. Didn't have to do that. Here's the part that you actually wanted to see, where, I reset stuff and then I re-render it. Yeah, could have done that with 1. Could have. Should have. But, as you can see, it works. Yay. Okay, gonna bring up talking point number 1. Yeah, like I said, I could have done that, and I reasonably should have done that. It's totally possible. I actually, yeah. I was just, I guess, not thinking straight when I did that. Anyways, new thing, part 4, final part. Creating a separate shader. So, made these two things, and obviously a new structure, and a new buffer. Over here, this is where I make it. Am I selecting all the rights? Oh, no, wait, this is the wrong section. I thought I scrolled all the way down. Here it is. So here's where I make it. This is where I make one of them. I actually reused this, and then I used it again here to make the second shader, second vector shader. I only used one pixel shader. I used the same pixel shader over, because that's where I decided to be, conservative about creating new objects. Anyways, for this I'll talk about talking point number 2 here. Design a shader class. So just from this, I would have assumed that you just need to basically port all of this stuff over. So it needs to accept a layout. It needs to, and then it will, and it needs the file, which is kind of, kind of correct. But yeah. So I have these, and then down here. So here's where I first set the shader. It does those two objects. It sets it to a different shader. And does the other two objects. And 3, 2, 1. And I was off on my counting. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Thank you. Hope this one wasn't too long.